Welcome back, folks. I'd like to say I'm a little bit shocked. Well, I am going to say I'm a little bit shocked. I'd like to say I'm appalled, but I'm beyond appalled. I was downright angry. I just went down to the store, folks, and KM hot dogs, red hot dogs. A lot of you don't know KM red hot dogs, but up here in Maine, we've got red hot dogs. Sorry folks, my phone rang. I cut the video off, which is probably a good thing because I swore. So, yeah, I let the F-bomb fly. That's how perturbed I am, folks. I'm a little bit angry. I am. So, we have red hot dogs up here. Maine is famous for their red hot dogs. We all love our red hot dogs. They're just good, right? So, KM, K-A-Y-E-M, KM red hot dogs are one of my favorites. And Rice's is good too. So, you know, earlier, well, I don't know, late spring, I guess, I canned up some red hot dogs, KM, right here. Red hot dogs, okay? Canned them up, put them in a jar. Well, right now, folks, these are like gold. They're like gold, folks, and I'm just very perturbed, folks. So I went down to the store. I had a few moments before I got cleaned up, and yes, I went to the store just like this, folks, and before I cleaned up, right? That's what us real people do that are hard working. We wait till the end of the day to wash up. That's just what we do. So I went just like this. I don't care, folks. I really don't care. It doesn't make me a bad person. So I wanted some turkey loaf from the deli. Well, I looked down, and a package of KM red hot dogs, folks, which was $9.99 last summer, early summer, late spring, went up to $11.99, went up to $13.99, went up to $15.99. That's when I stopped buying them, right? $15.99. I weren't going to pay that price. No, I weren't going to pay that price at all. Actually, I didn't even buy them at $13.99 because I thought that was ridiculous. So it's a 2.5 pound package. Yesterday, they were $15.99. No, $13.99 yesterday because they were on sale for $13.99, folks. Today, $19.79. That's just shy of $8 a pound for hot dogs, folks. That's twice as expensive as Hamburg that's on sale this week down to Bell's in Orono. Just saying. So I come out of there real disgusted. I really did. Who's going to buy 2.5 pounds of red hot dogs or any hot dog for $20? Who's going to do that? I'm not doing that, folks. I'll go without. But I don't have to go without because I got them when they were cheap. Half price, right? Half price. They've doubled in price. I've got my red hot dogs right here, and you know what? These are going to be for a special occasion. This might as well be filled with gold right now. So I don't get it. I can do away with hot dogs. I do like my red hot dogs. I don't eat them very often, but I treat myself once in a while, and I treated myself by jarring some up. But almost $20 for hot dogs, folks. Who is going to buy that? Not me, not me. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do when everything gets so expensive that we can't rationalize buying something for that price? I know for me, I can do it without hot dogs. I can. I've got my birds, and they all taste different. They all can be cooked different ways. They can be seasoned different ways. They can be added to different things in different ways, right? So I can get real creative with my birds. Hot dogs. I'm disgusted, folks. I'm really disgusted. So what's going to happen when flour gets up to that price? What's going to happen? We already saw the price of coffee. Well, I've already seen the price of coffee. And I expect that'll jump up too quite a lot. But to jump up almost $6 overnight for a 2.5 pound package, I don't even know if that's price gouging, folks. Is it price gouging? It seems to be price gouging, right? I don't get it. I don't get it. So, yes, I'm a little perturbed. Yes, I'm a little angry. I'm a little disgusted. But I think this is the sign of the times. Hot dogs are a luxury. Well, they are for me, right? I don't need hot dogs. I don't need to buy hot dogs. And when I run out of my jarred hot dogs, folks, I will not be buying hot dogs. I won't. I can do without hot dogs. So if you've already got your staples, your bread, well, your flour, you can make bread. You can do all kinds of things with flour. Sugar. If you had a goat, you could have, or a cow, you can have your own milk, right? If you have chickens or birds, you can get your own eggs. If you had the means, you could make the butter, right? So the staples, bread, well, flour, butter, milk, and eggs. You can do a lot with those, right? And if you had some birds or some meat, or could go out and hunt for your own, or go fishing, go foraging, whatever, you can add to that. If you had some dried beans, you can do a lot with too, right? You can do a lot with a lot of things, but you don't have to. A variety is really good. A variety is really, really good. But you don't need a shelf of tuna, a shelf of ham, a shelf of salmon, pork. You can kind of mix and match, right? I don't know, folks. Every time I go to the store, I get a little more angrier and a little more angrier. And I feel like I'm all set up for what I need. You know, again, I have a garden. I have my birds. I know how to forage. I could go hunting if I wanted to. I used to be a hunter. I've shot a lot of deer, folks, with both rifle and a bow. I'm pretty good with the fish pole. I can fly fish and I can reel fish. I'm all set for what I've put up and stocked up and stored away. I am very, very, very thankful that I have done that, and I started quite a long time ago. I am very happy, very happy, very happy that I had the forethought and the brain to look ahead, to see what is happening, where it is going, and have done something about that. I'm very fortunate for those folks who haven't even lifted a finger to try to help themselves or their family prepare, or even thought about preparing, or those folks that are laughing at those of us who have been warning people, trying to get their eyes open. What are they going to do? Are they going to come steal my food? They may try, right? They may try. Are they going to come in the night and steal one or two of my birds? They can try, right? So I'm telling you, folks, I'm not bashful. I tell it like it is. I've always been that way. And when I am, well, I try to be tactful about it. I've improved greatly over the years, but you're always going to know where you stand with me. You always are. For those people that know me, they really respect me for that. And I'm just really irritated at the whole thing, folks. I really am. And And here I am, I'm irritated and I'm pretty well set. For those folks that are going and buying hot dogs that have not prepared, if that doesn't slap them right straight across the face, nothing is going to wake them up, folks. Nothing is going to wake them up. And if it was just them making the decision for just them, that's all great. You know, they'll pay the consequences. But if they're doing that and they have a responsibility, as in children, then that's very irresponsible of them. They should be opening their eyes. They should be doing something about it, because if going and seeing all these prices jump so fast and so high does not wake them up, nothing is going to. It's just the way it is, and those people are going to be the ones that are panicking. Those are the people that are going to turn to thievery and bribery and manipulating and all of that, right? Those are going to be the ones who, or they're going to cower in a corner and they're going to say, well, the government will be here pretty soon and they'll feed us, right? How likely do you think that's going to be, folks? They're allowing all this to happen. They're making it worse day by day. A lot of fishy things going on. It can't be a coincidence what's going on, folks. We're way beyond coincidences. We are. And I'm just going to go put these back on the shelf. And I am going to admire my work, admire my forethought, and I'm going to put a price tag on this of gold.